Okay, let's have a chat. I'm really serious about this. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of the fact that you allow other people to walk all over you. You allow them to give you your sense of self-worth instead of seeing your value. You place your value in other people. You place your value in how other people treat you as if that the way they treat you is somehow a reflection of your self-worth. Or maybe it is a reflection of your self-worth because if you cannot walk away from something that doesn't serve you, that isn't improving yourself in any way, isn't making you happier, isn't benefiting you in any way, then it must be that you can't even see your self-worth. It's time to start putting yourself on a pedestal and stop putting your value and your self-esteem in the hands of other people. No one else can make you happy but yourself. Remember who the fuck you are. Every single time that I chose myself, I have never regretted choosing myself over someone else. I have never. Being selfish is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Figuring out what your goals are, what you like, what makes you happy is the best thing that you can do for yourself. And ironically, when you focus on yourself and you stop focusing on other people, you become more liked, you become more magnetic, you become more attractive. It's almost like you're not asking for attention, you're not asking for validation, but that's when you get it more. When you focus on yourself, you just become the most attractive person that you can ever even think of and imagine. When I was a doormat and people pleaser, I didn't get any respect and I didn't get more love. In fact, I gave love away, but I had a hard time receiving that because deep down I didn't feel that I was worthy of receiving love. So if you find yourself giving to other people who don't deserve it, giving to people who are unworthy of you, by the way, and you find that you don't receive anything back, it's time to pull back. It's time to walk away. It's time to put your crown on. It's time to walk on the pedestal and place yourself as a permanent position on that pedestal. If you're trying to make friends, if you're trying to get into a romantic relationship, if you're trying to get a job, you should never lower your standards, never lower your how you see yourself to make other people feel comfortable. You deserve everything that you've put on your vision board. You deserve everything that you've envisioned for yourself. Do not make other people, do not try to make other people feel comfortable by dimming your lights, by playing small, by acting as if you you're not all that. So people don't say, oh, like, who do you think you are? And, oh, you're so cocky. You're so full of yourself. Be full of yourself. Be full of yourself. Because if you're not full, if you're not whole, you're going to continue to seek external validation from other people. And by the way, people who can't even give you validation. Because guess what? They don't feel worthy themselves. And guess what? Like attracts like. So I want you to start putting yourself on a pedestal, start believing that you're worthy. Your worth doesn't come from what someone else does to you. Your worth comes from the standards that you set for yourself. Your worth comes from how you see yourself as a person, your self identity, how you take care of yourself. And guess what? The more you take care of yourself, the more your self worth increases, the more your self perception increases, the better your self perception and the better your self identity. And you start to just walking away from people will become a lot more easier because you know your worth and you know your value. And you're not going to downplay that because it makes other people feel uncomfortable. I also want to talk about the need to be liked. This need to be liked can make you accept disrespectful behavior, make you not stand up for yourself, to not come across as overly demanding or needy. But you need to stand up for yourself. You need to tell people when they've crossed the line, and you need to stop caring what other people think. Stop caring what other people think. I know it's easier said than done, but if you do care what other people think, you can never be confident. You can never be successful. You can also never be happy. You need to ask yourself, how many fucks do I have to give? Why is this so important? Does this make me happy? Does this give me more time? Does this give me more energy? Does this give me more money? If the answer is no, why do you care? You have to develop that and so mindset, like and so mentality. Okay, they didn't respond to my text, and so they didn't come to my birthday party, and so they didn't do what they said they were going to do, and so they ended up like not showing interest, and so like it doesn't matter what other people think. What do you think? How do you feel about this? How does it make you feel? If somebody is overstepping your boundaries by making snide comments, uh, being disrespectful, that is your cue to put them in their place and put yourself back on that pedestal. Put yourself on the goddamn pedestal. Because once you remove yourself from that pedestal, you're lowering your value and you're putting someone else on that pedestal, putting someone else, raising their value in your eyes, giving them power over your life. It's time to take your power back and put yourself on the goddamn pedestal. You, as much as anyone else in the world, is worthy, are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of kindness. Do not accept anything less. If somebody treats you like shit, it has nothing to do with your value and it has everything to do with them. It has everything to do with how they deem they are valuable. Some people aren't capable of receiving love. Some people aren't capable of showing love. That has nothing to do with you. Some people don't respect themselves, so you can't expect them to respect you. You make it your problem when you take it personally, when you internalize what they've done to you as a reflection of your worth. So, sis, let's do better. It's time to put yourself on a goddamn pedestal.